Subscribe and click the bell icon for the latest updates and notifications from the Indian Express.
Pooja, tell us about the moment that your dad told you he was entering politics from being a celebrity. When did it happen? How did it happen?
I think it wasn't overnight. It happened over the few years. The past 3 years he's been doing his Just Asking movement, and while acting along with that, he was a social activist, as you all know, with his Twitter. And suddenly this New Year's, actually, when we were all celebrating at the stroke of midnight, when we all wished each other Happy New Year, he turned around and he announced to us and to the world through Twitter that he was going to enter politics. We weren't really surprised because we knew his journey, this was where his journey was coming all this time. No one's going to ask so many questions and then sit back and not do anything. So that's where it began. We were all very thrilled. We know that once he made the decision, he already had a plan. So from now on, it was just what we were going to do as a part of that plan. So yeah.
And what have you been doing before your dad told you? Have you now been an active part of this campaign? What is your role?
Yes, before, I think in these few years I was not active. I would just let my father be the social activist he was. But once he made the decision to come into politics, the whole family, we came together. We had to stand by him, because if we needed the people to stand by him, we as a family had to stand by him as well. So I volunteered to be the head of the social and PR team of the campaign. So I have a team that deals with all of the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram accounts, all of the video content, following them around on campaigns. People give us their opinions, we have trolls, we deal with that on the social front. My dad is more of an on-ground man. We don't need help there. On the ground, you meet him, you see his beliefs, you understand him. So we're just trying to do our best for that on social media. So I think it was a good idea for me to do this, because as a family member, as someone who understands his vision, it is better that I am that person who supports him on social media. So it's been going good. Even my mother, we're all a part of this team. And it's been going very well.
But social media today is a very polarized place, right?
Yes.
Either you have a lot of support, or you're being trolled, you're being abused.
Yes.
How do you handle that? How does your team handle that?
Well, I'd like to say we have a lot of support and also equal amount of hate as well. But our team is handling it very well. I made sure that we all knew the stance we were going to take. It's not just people working for Prakash Raj. We all want the same vision. So every single member of my team, how we respond to trolls, we do it with positivity. We don't bash other political parties. That's not how we roll. Even when I campaign, when people ask me why not the other candidate, I'm like, that's the wrong question. It's why yes for Prakash Raj. So I think that whole way that we're looking at it really helps with us going against these trolls and stuff, because I don't believe in hate versus hate is just going to go to a whole other level. It's that no matter what comes at us, we are standing our ground. We know our vision. We won't be diverted by any other person that comes by. So in that way, I think we're doing really well in countering that.
If you have to talk about one aspect of your father, one personality trait that makes him stand out, what is it?
I think it's honestly his courage and his perseverance. My father has never been someone to back down from something he said, but that's only because when he makes a statement, he's giving his 100% in. There's no way, it'll be without doubt. So my dad believes that he can bring a change to Bangalore Central, and knowing him personally, he will. He's never a 1 foot in kind of guy. He is always in it. I've been seeing him every day. My father probably sleeps just 3 hours, 4 hours a day. I don't see him. He's more on campaigning. As a social media person, I only see him on the live feed. He's always working, and even when he comes back tired, he says it's worth it. He's like, the whole day I've been talking to people, I've been out there, and it's worth it, because he's learning every day what he needs to do to make it a better place. So I think that perseverance is one thing my father will never give up. So
you're wearing a pendant that's a whistle.
Yes.
Over the past few weeks, has that been your biggest political?
Yes, very much. I think we got very excited that we got the whistle as the symbol. Voice of the people. Yeah. Whose idea was it? Well, the EC actually gives you the symbol. The EC gives us the symbol. So we had a few options, and we were really banking on the whistle. So we're really glad we got it because it makes the loudest noise, and that's his point. He wants our voices to be the loudest noise that the government and the parliament can hear. So this is me. I've just been blowing this whistle all day, every day until we win.
What was it like on your family after he joined politics and before he started speaking out against all the since he started making statements? What has it been for your family? How you have been dealing with all this attention?
I think attention towards my father is something we've been very used to, but obviously it's a different kind of attention. But again, we understand him so much. We know that, his decision to politics, we were willing to accept everything that comes along with it. We are one unit. So honestly, any decision my father makes, we are with him because we trust him completely in that decision. So he's outspoken. We get a lot of hate and stuff from that. But for me personally, when I get that, I see that there's a reaction he's invoking. So I take that as a positive thing. Some people ask me, are you scared that he's getting this kind of reaction? And no, it just makes me prouder because I can feel the reaction and the revolution he's starting. So I'm just with him all the way. Even though that little fear is there, I think my confidence in him really surpasses that.
Is it a little fear?
That little fear, because we get that hate and all, no? You get a lot of people, people say things they don't mean also. They have some other blind faith, and over that blind faith they're saying. So for me, it's like, it's not even about him. They just don't want to step out of their comfort zone for a change. They should, for me, even though they are sending hate, I still consider them lucky that there is someone to stand up and will eventually change their minds and they will see it. I don't need them to believe it for now. I just need him to have that chance so they can believe it in time. No one's just going to switch their opinion like that. He will prove it to them. And my confidence that he'll prove it just makes me sit back. I'm like, these guys will learn soon enough. It's not that we have any bad intentions.